Dog from Lutz. Thank you. Hey, let's talk about keeping yourself in shape and being at the top of your game at 40 years old. I know, JP, that you got your knee worked on. And Dr. Locks, who has worked on, well, we've talked about Derek Brooks, his wrists, and then his knee. We're talking about now stem cell therapy, growing limbs and organs. It's amazing what's happening with stem cell therapy. Dr. Locks, how are you, buddy?
Hey, doctor.
Great. Guys, how are you?
Good. Always good to have you in here.
Thank you.
You think there will ever be a time where stem cell therapy could be used in brains or for concussions or traumatic brain injury?
Yes, there's already a lot of research that's being done in that area. Anything with the brain, of course, happens slowly, and but in other areas, they've already grown 3D bioprinted kidneys and put it in humans, and it happens.
That's like science fiction.
Well, we are so far advanced. It's just that the industry, as far as a insurance model, can't keep up with what science is at.
Wow.
So there's a big lag between what we can do and what's happening real time. So.
Simply amazing. And we've been talking about Tom Brady, and I mean, the guy is unbelievable in terms of 40 years old and doing what he's doing. And I would guess that stem cell therapy is probably a serious part of his regimen or whatever he's doing. I mean, he cut his hand, had 12 stitches, and then 3 days later he's playing in a football game. And I don't know how the guy heals that fast, but he's amazing. He's amazing. What are stem cells used for in terms of that type of healing?
Wounds.
Wounds go back a long time for not just for all regenerative medicine as far as different things, and it has a long history. But I don't know that you're going to heal a wound in 3 days.
Unless you're Tom Brady.
Well, Giselle.
Giselle and his diet.
Hey,
obviously.
Dr. Locks can help you if you've worn out just from your job. It doesn't have to be a sports injury. It's drlocks.com. The guy is amazing. Stick around with us and check out. I wish you could just take a look at our different joints, like knees, shoulders.
I got a little tennis elbow, Doc.
I see it. I can see it from here.
A little broadcaster's tennis elbow.
Can you fix it while we're working? That would be
please.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
By the way, another text here on the Simpson Air DA text line. Giselle is a butterface. Never understood the fuss over her. And then about last night, and I hope we appreciate the way Schuster played last night.
Yeah.
He was really good. He's been good for a few games. Can't believe Schuster actually played well the last 2 games. By his standards, not just by his standards, he played well, period.
Yeah, he did.
He made some really nice blocks, and Jay's making the whole Edward Scissorhands. He is a little lanky. Playing more responsible with Hetty being out, I suppose, and looks like Deming takes over for Budai with a performance.
I don't think there's any doubt. How do you put Budai back in?
You can't.
After what Deming's done.
So sometimes you can lose your job to injury.
Yes, Dirk Cutter. Yes, again. When the other guy's better,
when Peyton Barber runs for 100,
see it.
Yep, Peyton Barber runs for 102 yards.
Shouldn't
the only
be a
guy,
problem.
The only back, Doug Martin, playing as badly as he was. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
All right, we'll come back. As we mentioned, Gerald McCoy from Orlando and the Pro Bowl. He'll be joining us at 1:00. And when we return, if you'd like